Hello students, welcome back to the channel. Today's topic that we are going to study is called as Cholesky decomposition. Cholesky decomposition is a mathematical method used to factor the positive definite matrix, positive definite matrix into the product of a lower triangular matrix and its transpose. It is particularly very useful in the numerical linear algebra, especially for solving the systems of linear equations and optimization problems, and in algorithms and many more. The formula for the Cholesky decomposition is equal to A is equal to L into L transpose, where A is nothing but the original positive definite matrix, L is a lower triangular matrix, and L transpose is a transpose of the L. So if I have to pictorially and write it in the matrix form, the A matrix will look something like this, and the L and the L transpose matrix, where L is called the Cholesky factor and L is always unique. Please remember this. Now if I want to show how to solve for the A into A is equal to L into L transpose. Suppose this is A matrix and L matrix and L transpose. A has the three rows and three columns. Similarly for L, 3 rows and 3 columns. L transpose of the L. So the first row is A11, A21, A31, and it goes on. What we have to do is we have to multiply L and the L transpose, and we have to find A. The first element will be the L11 square, the first row into the first column. So L11 square. The second element will be L21 into L11, or L11 into L21. The third element will be L31 into L11. The second row first element will be L21 into L11. Let me write L21 into L11. L21 square plus the second element will be L21 square plus L22 square. If you are finding difficulty, please pause the video, solve it on your own. This has been done repeatedly from back to back many days, so please pause the video and check the answer along with the mine. So L31 into L21 plus L32 into L22. Now the last row will be L31 into L11. Let me write it down. L31 into L11. The second element will be L31, L21 plus L32 into L22, and the last element will be L31 square plus L32 square plus L33 square. L33 square. Now what we have to do is, once we have found L into L transpose, the first element of the L into L transpose should be equated with the first element of the A matrix, which is what? A11. So L11 square is equal to A11. We have to find L11, L11, let me write it down. So it is L11 is nothing but it is root of A11. Now we have all successfully found out L11. We will find out the next element, that is L21 square. So what is L22? We have to find L22. For that we are equating the second row second element, so with A22. So what we will get? L22 square is equal to, it is A22 minus L21 square. So L22 is nothing but it is root of A22 minus L21 square. So this is L22. Now we will find out L33, right? So L33 will be like the last element. L31 square plus L32 square plus A33 square is equal to A33. So we have to find L33. So L33 is nothing but it is A33 minus L31 square plus L32 square, L32 the whole square. So if I just want to find L33, it is nothing but A33 minus L31 square plus L32 square, the root of that. Now the elements that we have to find is nothing but the L21. L21, L31 and L32. These are the three things we have to find out. So L21 is nothing but it is A21 divided by L11. So it is actually of finding the L21 into L11 is equal to A21. Then you just sort it out. Then I have to find L31. So L31 is nothing but A31 divided by L11. Similarly from how we have done the previous step. And last one is not but the least is L32, which is nothing but A32. It is equal to A32 minus L31 um, into Al21 divided by L22. Okay, so these are the three formulas that we are going to use for finding the Cholesky decomposition. Let us see one of those problems, and it will be easy to understand. So the problem will be that a matrix is given and we have to find the Cholesky decomposition, and we have to find something called as L. And here are the formulas that has already been discussed, and it is already has been derived. So the first and foremost thing that we have to do is find L11, which is what? Root of A11, which is root of 4, which is 2. Okay, and what we have to do is here, remember that so let me change the color. The color is not visible that much, so I'm just changing the color. And always remember that whatever the terms that have not mentioned here will always be equal to 0. That means L11 and L13, L12 and L13 will always be equal to 0, and these are the first row elements. Now let us find the second row elements, which is what? L21. First thing, L21 is what? A21 divided by L11, which is what? 12 divided by 2, right? So I will get the answer as 6. Now the second element of the second row will be L22, so which is what? Root of A22 minus L21 square, which A22 is what? A22 is 37 minus 6 square, right? So I will get 37 minus 36, which is root 1 is equal to 1. So I have got the second element. Now the third element obviously will be equal to 0. Okay, we don't have the formula for it, so let us directly assume it is equal to 0. Now we are going to find the third row. The first element will be L31, so it is what? A31 divided by L11, right? So the formula will be A31 divided by L11. The numbers will be minus 16 divided by 2, and it is minus 8. So now we have to find L32. So I will write the, okay, you can directly write or you can write the formula. Always write the formula first, so that you get the answer rightly. So I will get so it is minus minus 8 into 6 divided by minus 43 plus 48 divided by 1 is equal to what? 5. So I got the answer as 5. Now the last element we have to find is L33, right? So L33, directly substitution. I am not writing the formula again. So the A33 is what? 98 minus L31 is minus 8 square, minus 5 square. So I will get 98 minus 64 minus 25, which is what? Equal to root 9 is equal to 3. So now we have all the terms, that is first row terms, second row terms, and the third row terms. So we have already found out the terms, and the matrix will be 2 0 0 first row, second row will be 6 0 6 1 0, and the third row will be minus 8 5 and 3. So here if we find the L transpose, the L transpose, and multiply these terms, it is 2 0 0 6 1 0 minus 8 5 and a 3, and multiply with the transpose of the L, which is what? 2 6 minus 8 0 1 5 and 0 0 3. You should get the matrix, which is nothing but the A matrix, that is the question matrix. So that is all, students. So this is what about Cholesky decomposition. Stay tuned for next video. Thank you so much.